All right, if there's any questions for Dylan, we'll get started. There we go. Deep breath. Okay.
Last year you didn't get a fall. I guess how much of a help has that been for your strength and just durability on the field this spring?
Having a fall mainly helped me physically. I think showing up after chemo and all that, I wasn't weak, but I also wasn't the best of my ability. Having this, just being in the weight room and also just being in better baseball shape, that's basically what the fall has done for me. And I think it's also helped me with just my mentality, being around baseball, because I was off from baseball for probably close to 9 months or so. So that's probably the biggest thing that's helped me.
Hey, Dylan, I know most years you're going to get a
Hold on. Kurt, go ahead and unmute again.
am I good now?
Yeah, you're good. I can hear you.
Most years you get more non-conference games to kind of get acclimated before you get thrown right into ACC play. I guess what are the challenges of? I mean, you've only played 3 games, and here you go taking on now an ACC opponent.
Some of the challenges might be, I don't know, just the ACC pitching. I mean, when I showed up to Duke last year, I got a handful of at-bats there, and I think it was a lot different. Like North Florida this past weekend threw a lot of fastballs. I know the ACC is famous for a bunch of sliders and curveballs. So just the way that they're going to throw me and the way, probably just the way that they pitch. I mean, defensively, I think I'll be fine. But yeah, that might just be the biggest challenge. It's just making sure that my feet are under me and I know what I'm doing, and trying to do at the plate.
Hey, Dylan, what does it do for you guys offensively, having Tyler at the top of the order and what he's been able to do? I mean, it's not like a flash in the pan. We saw him in the 20 or so games last year, but what he was able to do in the first series is a little bit nicked up too, I guess. What does his sort of production do for everybody else?
Well, you're always starting with a runner on first base whenever Tyler's leading off. He's always going to be in scoring position most of the time. It always gives you an edge, I think, knowing that you're basically one knock away from getting an RBI. But yeah, Tyler's been doing great. He every time I see that he steps to the plate, he either finds a way on by getting getting a hit, or walking, because he has one of the best eyes on the team. So he's definitely helped us score a lot of runs, especially this past weekend.
I don't know if you ever had a parent or like a relative coach you, but obviously meets a different breed. I mean, can you imagine kind of the stress that Tyler has to be under being so young, batting at the top of the order, and then also having Meade as his dad and coach?
I mean, I've played for my dad for a little while, but come high school, that's where he kind of like stepped back. I can only imagine what he goes through. I'm sure if he has a great day, everything's fine, but those bad days or just a bad practice, I don't know how he probably deals with it, but I'm sure Meat is on him after practice as well as he is during practice. But he does a good job, I think, balancing the whole dad and coach separation that goes on the field. So I think he does a good job.
Anything else for Dylan? Okay, looks like we're good.
Cool. Thank you.
All right, guys, so that'll do it for today. I will shoot